Hello everyone, welcome back to Mary's Plans and Budgets, and today we are doing another actual budget with me where we just pretty much break down our income and place it down and break it down to the categories that we need to place them into, our sinking funds, our expenses that need to get broken down, and we're gonna do that here. So I'm gonna put April 2022. Then I'm gonna write paycheck for this is paycheck 4 of April. It is my first job's um paycheck, and it is my husband's paycheck, and we do combine our finance just because our goal is to pay off debt this year. And I'm thinking we might not, but I'm hoping we are. So my goal is to pay at the end of the year. So hopefully it'll be okay and we'll be able to do that. I wanted to actually show you guys real quick how it is when I transfer money. Just real quick. So we have an account, and that's our Chime account. And my husband has one and I have one. So this is where we receive our money from. So when we receive our paycheck, we actually, instead of getting paid on Fridays, we get paid on Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays when we get paid is actually when I break down my budget, or on Thursday morning is when I break down my budget. But that same Wednesday, we have to transfer our money into our own bank account here in the Mississippi states. So that's another account, another checking account that actually Chime allows you to put bank accounts, and you could transfer them to that account, because Chime isn't like a where you can physically go to get money out of. It's on online pretty much banking. So it does give you, like, it tells you what ATMs you could use, but I need the denominations. So that's why we go to our own, we transfer that money into the accounts we need here in Mississippi, where we could physically go and take out the money into the denominations that I need. So we transfer that money into that. And out of this account, when my husband actually transferred his money from this account to this account that we have here in the Mississippi, then, or at least in the state, or in the city where I live, that's the one I have. So then what I do is, we transfer to that, but this is also a checkings account where our bills are at. So whatever my husband gets, he transferred it. And so let's say right now he got paid 923, right? So he has, in each Chime, we all have a Chime credit builder. In a Chime credit builder, all you gotta do is just pretty much, it's not a credit card, it's actually money you put into it, and it goes into the credit bureau, and they pretty much say that it is it pretty much makes it seem like if you're like building up credit with that. It's a credit builder. So we each have one. I haven't put any money into mine. I've been thinking of doing what my husband does. So every time he gets his allowance, he transfers it to his credit builder. And so that's what he does. That's what I mean when I transfer his allowance into whatever account he wants, then he'll transfer it to his credit builder. And my bills account, and whatever is left, I send it to the bills account. And let's say for the upcoming bills, as you can see, I only need 182. So when I subtract money from here, I leave 182 in this account of our bills account. And then when I do the cash stuffing, I actually take away from that account 873 for cash stuffing. And that is for our other upcoming bills, like our sinking funds and our expenses. So that's how it is. And then for my account, I just transfer it because I'm able to take it out on Friday, so that I could take it out physically into whatever denominations that I need physically. And that's how we pretty much do it. I hope it is a little bit of the explanation of what I mean when I need to transfer from my Chime into the account that I need for my bills account, and then from Chime into the credit builder, whatever allowance my husband gets into his credit builder, which I'm thinking of doing the same thing with mine's maybe next month on May. So I'm thinking of doing that. So I hope that it is a little bit of explanation of what I meant when I transfer money into the accounts that need to be transferred into. Okay guys, I'm sorry, my son was looking for me. If you guys hear a knock or anything, it's just my son looking for me once again, and we're gonna resume this. So I hope that was a quick explanation of what I mean. So we're gonna start. So we're gonna do 923 with 41 for my husband, and we're gonna subtract 50 out of here. Okay guys, I am sorry, my son, I had to go get him, and we're gonna resume again. So out of the 873, we're gonna grab my check, which is 999 with 61, and we're gonna add that. So I'm gonna double check right now real quick. 923 minus 50 equals 873 plus 999 equals 1,872. And I don't count the cents. They usually go to our own savings account. We do have a Chime savings account as well, so whatever cents, we also have a savings account. So if you go back to my little explanation here, we all have a savings account in Chime, and I also have a savings account in Chime. And actually what I like about Chime savings account is that it grows. I think they give you like 1% back when you have money in there. Like I think they give you like 2 cents or like, I don't know, something like that, I forgot. And so it grows if you put money in there. So our cents usually go to that little savings account that we have our own separate savings account on. So we have that. And so out of the 1,872, we have to subtract the upcoming bills, which is 182. So upcoming bill. So minus 182 equals 1,690. So after that, when I know what I have to put for upcoming bills, I go to my expenses and sinking funds here, and I know for a fact I have to put 263 into my mortgage, 63 into utilities, 255 in the loan, 173 into car payment, 60 into gas, 120 into groceries. Haiti gets her usual 15s. My husband got 50 this time, and I'm gonna make it even and put, actually I'm gonna put, I'll just make it even and 50 in there. So that's how it's usually gonna go. So now what I'm gonna do, or also, because I didn't pay babysitter last week, and he says I could pay him this upcoming week, which is this paycheck on paycheck 4. So I have to put for babysitter 40 from here, and then I think Not sure if he took care of my son on Monday. Well, actually, it's 2 days, so technically he'll get 80. Because my son got sick on Monday night and I stayed home Tuesday. I didn't go to work on Tuesday, even though I was supposed to go to overtime on Tuesday. So he didn't take care of my son on Tuesday, and it was just Monday and Wednesday when I had to go to work. So technically it's 40 and 40. It'll be 80. So then we subtract 80 from babysitter. So minus 80 equals 1,610. Then we start subtracting what I need here, which is my mortgage, which is 263. And remember, these bigger bills here from car loan, the loan, utilities, and mortgage is only for the upcoming bills, which is on May. And the reason why is because there are bigger bills than the other ones that I could cash flow, and these I cannot cash flow because they're too much of greater amounts. So then is 1,610. We subtract 263 equals 1,347. Then we are gonna subtract. So that was for our mortgage, and now we're gonna subtract for our utilities, and that is gonna be 63. So minus 63 equals 1,284. Then we're gonna subtract our loan, which is 255. Minus 255 equals 1,029. Then we're gonna subtract the car payment, minus 173 equals 856. We're also gonna subtract our gas, and this is our car gas that we have to pump every week, I guess. So 796 is left, minus 120 for groceries. It'll be 676. And now that we're done with our usual essentials, then we are gonna start splitting up for our expenses, just like our spending money, our eating out money, our miscellaneous, and our pets, and so on and so forth. And I am pretty much just gonna speed this process up. As you guys understand, I just keep on subtracting from whatever I have left after already putting into the essential ones, which is my bills, my upcoming bills, and groceries and gas. So I have pretty much all my 4 walls paid, and now from now I go into my wants and my sinking funds. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on after this, and I'm just gonna speed this process up. Okay guys, I am back. I finished up. So I am at 0 here. I distributed I pretty much separated everything. So now what I'm gonna write down is what I put. So I put 20 into Hades. Then I put 10 into, I allocated 10 into juniors, my son. And actually I ended up adding 10 into medical, 10 into car maintenance, 10 into birthdays. House is getting 10. Christmas is getting 10. And a lawyer is getting 11. I know I do put as usual 70, but I did put I allocated more money into family time and spending just because I ended up, I had to go out for my anniversary, and so I ended up putting money into that so that me and my husband, and actually the kids as well, we ended up taking our kids for our anniversary as well. So we have that. And then what I did here was I put 150 into family time. I put 100 into spending. We needed, I forgot what we needed, so I just put that into the spending. Then we put 30 into home, 20 into pets, 10 in miscellaneous. School is getting 5. And then clothing also got 5. And that snowball actually got 200. I wanted to allocate more money into my dead snowball, so I put 200 into my dead snowball. And then from dead snowball I just ended up once again just separating what I needed for the sinking funds. So that is pretty much it for this part with my budget planner here and separating my income. Now comes the more of a harder part, which is separating from what account is coming out of what account, which is my husband and my account. So now we have Bernie's, which is my husband, and it'll be once again a 923 with 41, but we are subtracting the 50 that he already got and we put into his credit builder. And now we're gonna do 873. That's actually gonna go into his checking account so that we could take it out. Out of those 873, remember we are leaving 182 for the upcoming bills. So out of 873, we're subtracting 182 equals 691. We are gonna do 11 for lawyer, so we're gonna subtract 11. It'll be 680. I just wanted to even out that number out of the 1 already. And then I do mark with my purple pen here what my husband is paying. So he's getting, that's for Bernie, and B is for Bernie, that is coming out of his account. So then we're gonna do minus 80 for babysitter. So that'll be 600. And then once again B for Bernie. Then out of this 600, I'm gonna do the 200 for debt. So minus 200, it'll be 400 left. So I have to go here into debt. Then out of the 400, we're gonna take out 120 for groceries. It'll be 280. Then after the 280, we're gonna start subtracting. I'll say these. I'll put home, which is 30, minus 30 equals 250, minus the 50 for my allowance, so Maria, it'll be 200, Then we're gonna subtract 60 for gas. And we're gonna left off with 140. Then out of the 140, I'm gonna subtract the 100 for spending. We're left with 40. Then out of here, we're gonna subtract 20 for pets. And we're gonna be left off with 20. Then out of the 20 here, I'm gonna do Haiti. Haiti, and I said pets. And then we're gonna be zeroed out. So now what I'm gonna do is the same thing with mines, and I'm gonna speed that process up or else it's gonna take too long. So I'm gonna speed the process up and then I'll be back. Alrighty guys, so it looks like everything it is correct. Everything is zeroed out how it should be, and as you can see, everything has either a B or an M to see what is coming out of whose account. And now what I pretty much do is just I do the denominations for everything that I need. For example, lawyer is getting a 10 and a 1. Babysitter is getting 20s, 4 20s, 1 2 3 4. Debt is getting 100. Groceries is getting 100 and a 20. Home is getting I'll put a 10, a 20, and that's 30. Maria is getting we're breaking down Maria's, so we're gonna do a 30, a 10, a 5, and 1s. 1 2 3 and 1. There you go. So we have 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. I hope that's correct. We're gonna do it one more time. 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yes, so it's 50. Then gas is getting a 50 and a 10. Spending is getting in exactly 100. Pet is getting a 10. We'll just get 2 10s for pet. Haiti is getting a 20. And that's how it is. And now we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna speed this process up once again, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I am back once again, and we're gonna, on this same page, I'm just gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna write here my denominations that I need. So I'm gonna put 100s, 50s, 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. And then we're gonna do my husband's first. So I need, I'm gonna do 100s first. I need 1 2. Actually, I'm gonna do it in purple. So 1 2 3 4. So we need 400s, or 4, it'll be 400. Then 50s, we have to see, we need a 50, and we need 150, so 1. 20s, I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we need 8 20s. And I did get confused here. I put a 30 and I'm supposed to put a 20 and a 10. So now we're gonna do 10s, and we're gonna need 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. we're gonna need 7 tens. Then I have to go to the 5s and see how many 5s we need. I only need 1 5 apparently. And then 1s, we're gonna need 1 2 3 4 5 6. We're gonna Okay guys, I am done. I don't know, I think my camera turned off at some point, but good thing I showed you guys the first part before it turned off. I hope, hopefully when I edit this part, it'll I would see which part cut off. Okay, so that is pretty much it. As you guys can see, I did my math, or my like division and adding and subtracting and everything correctly. I divided everything correctly because I have 999 here, and it is right here what we started with, and then we ended with 691 here, and that is what we started with, 691 here. So that is pretty much it, how I break down my budget. I just ended up prioritizing what is needed and what is wanted. Like I said, I did put more into my spending, and also I put more into my family time, just because I know we are going to be going out to eat maybe once or twice, one for my anniversary with my husband, and then another time because this it is gonna be a whole year since we bought our house, so we wanted to celebrate that as a family as a whole, because it is just an accomplishment we made for our family, as you guys can say. And that is pretty much it, how it ends. At the end, I'll just put these into sticky notes and I'll give it to the bank teller and then get my denominations from there. Like I said, I mostly use this process to see what pretty much I am going to prioritize. And like I said, I would be giving more into my sinking funds. It's just that I really needed that money to go into my family time and and the spending that I needed for my family for just this week or two. I'm not sure, just this week. So it is pretty much done, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoy our little thing we have here. So thank you guys so much for just watching my videos, and I think I try to either tend to explain myself too much or get confused with my explanations, and I'm sorry about that. Also, I still haven't added anything to my description down below, just because time wise I've been working so much and trying to catch up on sleep and cleaning and just doing my videos as well. I have to dedicate time for my videos, so I have to really like see time wise of everything, and I haven't had time to sit down and look up the links for whatever I need in my description down below. So please, I am so sorry. I am really working on it, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. It's just overtime, when overtime's here, it's really hard because sometimes, like I said, I'll work either my first job and my second job in the same day, not at the same time but at the same day, so that makes it much more difficult. Actually, I have exciting news, guys. I ended up doing it at the end of the video, I'm sorry, but on my second job they asked me if I wanted to be shift leader. That's what it's called, not manager, shift leader. And so that means they're gonna increase my pay in my second job, so I'm pretty excited about that. Not only that, I do get a little bit more responsibilities, and that is okay because I feel like I'm a very responsible person, very on person. So I am so grateful that my manager for my second job ended up giving me the opportunity to be a shift leader. So I am pretty excited about that. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who watches my videos, subscribes, comments, and likes. I'm so grateful. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I don't know I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I'm still a pretty shy person here, as much as I don't want to be shy, or like I just get I don't even know. But thank you so much again, so much for watching again. Have an amazing day. Once again, just thank you. Thank you so much for just watching my videos. And I see you guys in my next one, which will be a cash stuffing. Honestly, this month is gonna be like the end of the month and the beginning of the month. I always end up posting a lot just because I do post my monthly budget, my monthly budget layout stickers, and my debt update, and a lot of, and my planning as well. And now I added my actual budgets as a as part of my videos, and I also added cash on stuffing, so hopefully I'm able to manage all of that. But I am done rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.